Did your parents ever blame you for something that turned out to be their own fault? When I was born on a military base in Tokyo, Japan, the doctor suspected I had some kind of condition. They noticed I was lifting my head and moving around more than a typical newborn. By then, my mom had already given birth to 4 children, though she had also experienced a couple of miscarriages, which I believe left her in an unstable mental state. My dad mentioned that the doctors tested me for 8 days to determine if I had any disorders. During this period, my mom became incredibly distressed, but I was ultimately found to be perfectly healthy and developing normally for my age. There was nothing wrong with me. A few years later, my dad left my mom, moving across the country, and managed to gain custody of all of us. We never saw her again. He told me the story many times during my childhood, and I began to feel responsible for the cruel stepmother we had to endure. I thought to myself that if only I hadn't triggered my mom's insanity, none of this would have happened. It wasn't until later that I learned my mom had been suffering from a lithium deficiency and was bipolar before I was born. Meanwhile, my dad, busy with his work as a spy for the US Army, was also cheating on my mom. Instead of helping her, he found it easier to abandon her and offer no support. Of course, it wasn't my fault.